I decided to put my cheap 2-year-old $19 Walmart shoes to the ultimate test by walking around Toronto's CNE for about 7 hours. But I was not there for the games, and I was definitely not there for the rides. I was there for food. Because where else can you find things like deep fried pickle Oreos or wasabi ice cream? Neither of those sound that good. Before we dive right into the food, let's talk about how it was at the CNE. We showed up around 10:30 on Labor Day. Expecting it to be super busy, it was quite honestly not even open yet. There were tons of tents that were still closed. The gaming garage had displays that weren't open yet. Look at this. That's so cool.
That is cool.
I kind of wish they were on. It kind of felt like a ghost town, or like I was there on a day that they were supposed to be closed. All of the shops in the gaming garage, like the liquidation place, more than ready for action. Now the shops there didn't grab my attention too much. There was a lot of stuff from different cultures that weren't necessarily my own, but that's a good thing because big exhibitions and expos and gatherings like this should be something for big groups of people to kind of, come together as one, as people. So many people. Once noon kind of rolled around, there was so many people in the crowds that if I felt like if me or my girlfriend started to walk too fast, we were never going to see each other again. And the urge to shove people over was unbearable. We did have one goal: food. Now, I didn't end up getting to try as much food as I wanted to on the trip, and you'll find out why soon enough. The first food I did actually get to try was a little sample of beef jerky. Can we try the original?
Let's marinate it 30 hours and dehydrate it. It won't be rubbery like gas station jerky.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it's fine. It's got good flavor.
It was pretty good. I just don't like that it's not like Jack Link's.
No, it's not. It is not like Jack Link's. But that's the gas station jerky that she said it's not rubbery like.
I wish it was.
It was pretty good. It wasn't Jack Link's, but in a good way. It was still soft, it was still salty, it was still meaty, but it wasn't dry like most natural beef jerkies. A lot of them, they end up too dry and you just end up chewing like, it's like meat chewing gum. Next thing we got to try was like a little sample of Beyond Meat patty. Alrighty. It smells?
It smells like dog food.
Well, yeah, it does smell like dog food.
I don't want to smell it. I've smelled enough in my life.
It has a texture of meat. It doesn't taste like meat. Well, I'm getting more cheese than anything. I should have got the one without cheese. What is the cheese? Also plant-based? I had cheese on it, and they didn't necessarily tell you whether or not it was vegan cheese. So if you were looking for like a full vegan experience, I couldn't tell you if that's what you were getting. They did have options where the piece didn't have cheese on it. But if you're gonna go with plant-based food, you should probably also put a plant-based cheese on it. I'm not saying they didn't, but I just don't know if they did. If it had all the other toppings of a hamburger,
Well, like when they have sauce.
I think it would taste more like a hamburger. But on its own, it's not doing much for me. And next up, we finally got to try a real food. If you can call it that. Hi, could I get one of the butter chicken corn dogs?
That's gonna be $20.
20? This sounded like it was going to be delicious. I love butter chicken. I love corn dogs. What could go wrong? Get it there. There we go.
You do it over there.
Perfect, thank you. For $20, I think the butter chicken corn dog better be good.
Well, it actually looks pretty good.
What?
They can dip it in the butter chicken sauce.
It looks good. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
That's wild. So, as far as I can tell, I think it's cold. I don't know why it's cold. It looks delicious. Yeah, it's like ice cold. And that's not from the walk over here because we walked 30 seconds. It tastes great.
But it's cold.
It could be in the microwave for a couple seconds. You don't want to taste it? No?
Not cold.
It tastes great.
It smells phenomenal.
It does smell great. It tastes great.
It's not hot.
No, the hot dog is... It's like you put it in the microwave. Just the hot dog. The breading is cold. But just the hot dog on the inside. It's like if you put it in the microwave and then forgot and came back to it like 5 minutes later. Well, otherwise it's fine. I don't really know how to emphasize how cold this actually was. It's not like it was cold as in, like it was just sitting out to the side unheated. It was like the butter chicken sauce was still in the freezer when they opened this morning, and they just moved it to the fridge. What I found out shortly enough was the temperature of the corn dog was not going to be my biggest issue. It could be because it's the first thing I ate, but the butter chicken corn dog, no, it's sitting wet.
Huh?
It's not sitting wet. It's,
Are you gonna shit your pants?
maybe. Or puke, who knows? One of the two. We'll find out later. What I didn't realize is that I wasn't going to find out later. Because I tried to shit I tried to shit. I don't know really what was going on, but no matter how hard I tried, despite the storm that I felt like was brewing in my stomach, nothing would come out. But despite the digestive disaster I was going through, I powered on, hopefully trying to find a food that would settle my stomach. Finally, I found something that would hit the spot. Something that was kind of a medium normal food, but not something I can normally get somewhere that I regularly frequent. Nashville chicken sandwich. That cost $40 for chicken tenders and fries and a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Let's hope it's not like the $20 butter chicken corn dog that gave me gut rot. That actually looks phenomenal. All right, let's see the tender review.
I only ate bread.
Oh.
Lacking salt.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
That's just a good tender otherwise?
Yeah.
It smells good. Not a typical Nashville chicken sandwich where it's dipped in the oil. But it smells good. It has coleslaw on it.
There you go.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's better than the gut rot corn dog. And it's hot. It's not just spicy hot. The temperature of the food is also hot, which is a very important eating process. I want to try the french fry. That is a good french fry. We could probably just freeze their french fries, but it doesn't mean they're bad. Would you order them again from RJ's Roadhouse if given the opportunity again?
If it didn't cost $18 for 3 puny little chicken fingers and a handful of fries, yes.
I respect that.
But then we looked for a more important food. More distinct, fair food, kind of one-of-a-kind thing you can't normally just go and order at a regular shop. A 15-inch diameter donut. And we searched, but we could not find it anywhere. It was gone. It's like it never existed. I don't think it did. There was a point where I actually kept trying to pull up on my phone where it was. Apparently at a place called Pancho's Bakery. I don't think it was real, because I searched the food building, which is where it actually said it was on the CNE website, but it was nowhere to be found. It remained a myth. And I think the real 15-inch donut is the friends we made along the way. Or it was just a ruse to get us in there, or maybe they just weren't open the day that we went. Any of these are possible. Their dreams of giant donut crushed. We made our way to the BeaverTails stand, just for, peaceful, sit down, have a nice break, have a good dessert kind of thing. But peace was the last thing we got. I don't know if I got this on video, but the woman behind us in line was wedged so far up my girlfriend's ass that I believe she reached her hand through her mouth into my ass. But it was insane.
how close she got to. I think I had this much room between me and this woman when I was standing in line to get my beaver tail. We actually at some point realized that her bag was open. We actually think she opened it. I don't know what she might have been looking for from inside there, but nothing was taken. I guess she was just Snoopy that day. It was insane. We finally finished our unwanted anatomy lesson. We got out of the line and we got to sit down and kind of talk about the things that we experienced at the CNE. Or so I thought, because my microphone ended up dying and I caught none of the audio. Also, as far as the beaver tail goes, it was fine. The beaver tails themselves, she got a classic beaver tail. It was what you expect. It's just a piece of dough, fried, dipped in sugar. I got strawberry lemonade. It was a drink. I got a Bananarama, which Nutella and bananas, fantastic. But there was a big hole in the bottom of my beaver tail, and it actually got all over me and my shorts. And then on top of that, the poutine that I actually ordered there, I think it was about 5-minute wait for the poutine itself. And it was horrible. The cheese kind of felt like it had gone bad. The gravy was water. French fries were fine. But I just ate the fries and threw out the cheese and the gravy because it was... But the beaver tail tasted good, except for the hole in the bottom that inconvenienced the entire eating process. And that's how our CNE food adventure ended. We didn't find the giant donut, but we found something more important, a story that we can tell. For as long as we can remember it. Which will probably be next week. Will I be back next year in another cheap pair of Walmart runners? Probably. But until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me the craziest food you've ever tried. And thank you for watching. I think I need to go take another Imodium. Look at that guy, he's dancing. He's having so much fun.
I'd like it though, I swear.
That bitch just let go, yeah. This one's rigged. Oh!
I did it!
You got a thing!
I got a thing!
The fat bunny! That's a cool backpack. Oh, it's doing a thing. It's violently tremoring.
You're so scared.
It's okay. I know you're cold. I get it. It's frozen ice cream. Yogurt. It's frozen yogurt. Oh, it's not being cold. The ice cream warmed it up. Oh.
Oh. Is that a hair?
No, it smeared it against the wall.
No, there's a hair on it.
Whoa. Oh, they're like Lucky Charms marshmallow.
Look, there's a hair.
Wait, how did they get a hair on it? Don't smear it on the wall again. Oh, and it's just on the end.
Yeah.
How is there a hair? There's no one operating the machine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually more intrigued. Or at least it's just hanging off. You can just pick it out.
Should I go to that person in their hair?
How does it taste?
Fine.
Cool.